And we are live. This is a historic night. First things first, I have to say is, Obama, you're fired.
Yeah. I would love it. I would have loved if he said that. If President Trump had said that,
that would have been great. That would have been great. But so the inauguration went off without a hitch. Thank God.
Yeah.
I think most of us was worried that something was going to happen. But the war protests, and we'll get into that. But first, before we do anything, Trump does sign an executive order to ease the burden of Obamacare before it can be replaced. So, I have no idea what that means. But I'm sure there's going to be more information about that tomorrow. Also, the Senate has confirmed Mad Dog Mattis.
Yes.
And John Kelly for Homeland Security and Secretary of Defense.
Excellent.
Vice President Pence just swore in Mad Dog Mattis and Kelly just a few minutes ago.
They're working fast, boy.
Yeah. Trump just signed a couple of more executive orders after he was inaugurated, but to formally introduce Mad Dog Mattis into his cabinet. So Trump's cabinet is officially taking shape. So let's get down to this historic day / night because it's still going on. The inaugural balls is coming up.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty, Trump is president. I never thought in a million years this would happen.
Oh, it's official.
I'm still trying to get over it. I'm so excited.
Official. Yeah, it's official, guys.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I tell you, when they were on their way to the review stand for the parade earlier, I love that tie Mike, Vice President, was wearing. That real bright blue tie. Really nice tie. I love. Blue is my favorite color, so that's why it's just a strikingly beautiful tie. It almost reminded me a little bit of royal purple. It's not purple. I know it's not purple, but
royal blue.
Yeah, royal blue. Very, very royal blue. Very beautiful tie.
Yeah.
It matched steps in the background. Did you notice?
Yes.
Yeah.
As well as President Trump, he always has the red tie. That's his power tie.
The red Trump tie.
Yes. His official brand, too.
But so Trump is officially our president. He was sworn in at 12 o'clock today.
Yes.
And I'm so damn excited.
Yeah, I saw Vice President Pence get sworn in. Also saw President Trump sworn in.
Yep.
But before the Vice President was sworn in, they very controversial choice to introduce Justice Clarence Thomas, and that was Senator Chuck Schumer,
Amy Schumer's uncle or cousin,
the new majority leader of the Senate. Not majority leader, minority leader. Because
nobody likes him.
Yeah,
he was basically booed at this inauguration. But Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton arose from their graves and showed up. And my God, was Hillary pissed.
Yeah,
Hillary was so pissed. Just her face on it. It's like, this is supposed to be mine, damn it.
And there were people saying "lock her up" in the crowd.
Yes, that was great.
That's what my father, we were watching that. Dad had to rewind it. I said, Dad, I don't know. Sound like, I don't know. We thought he said something else. He said, no. Sounded like that someone shouted, "Lock her up." I said, so we rewinded it, and maybe it did. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, oh yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a little bit of fake news going around. CNN and some of the other fake news sites is putting up the comparison photos of Trump's inauguration and Obama's inauguration. But the photo they took was before everybody showed up on Trump's inauguration.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And plus, not only that, there was some protesters blocking off a section of so people couldn't come in.
Run them over.
Exactly, run them over.
Run them over.
A bunch of
young
young
back, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
The protesters.
Yeah, because that was ridiculous. I seen a few different posts, but one in particular by I believe Michael Newman, I think the name was. Somebody he had posted a photo of the one. One picture was supposed to be Obama back in 2009, his inauguration, versus Trump's, and at least I was reading the comments. At least not everybody was falling for it because somebody said, "Well, you got to check timestamps of when that was taken."
Yeah.
And so it was like that's bogus because that ain't what I saw because I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing too, and it was packed.
Yeah,
it was packed all the way up to the Lincoln Memorial, and there was some empty seats, but it's a Friday.
They were using the bathroom.
Yeah.
Shane was tweeting so much I had to turn my notifications off.
Yeah, I was.
Who's that?
You were going ding, ding, ding. My phone was just going crazy. I was like, okay, I was going to follow you with the notifications, but I have to turn it off.
Oh, yeah, I was tweeting up a storm.
I tried to keep up with you. I couldn't.
No, well, you can turn your notifications on now, unless something else happens.
I don't tweet. That was really probably one of the first times I've ever done that.
You need to tweet more often. I got to pick up the slack since Trump can't tweet that much now.
He will. He will. He's probably going to have 2 different phones, one to tweet and then one for his other stuff.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. All the presidents do. They have their own phone just to keep within their own little White House clique and then, and then their own personal one. But
I'm sure he won't want to end up like a Hillary.
Oh, yeah.
Just as long as the Russians doesn't, try and hack them, everything will be all right.
Oh, man.
All right, so let's get down to the protests because there was a little bit of protesting going on. They started fires. Someone freaking started a fire on a limo. They knocked out windows and car windows and Starbucks windows.
I know, and the owner of Starbucks is a liberal and voted for Hillary.
Yeah.
They're just out there to cause problems because it's an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
They're paid.
They are kids. They don't know what's going on. They just want an opportunity to be seen and cause problems without a possibility of getting caught.
Over 200 was arrested.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I heard. I heard it was about 200.
Over 200 were arrested and 6 officers were injured.
Oh, Lord.
It's ridiculous.
A bunch of lunatics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They need to do some serious time for that crap.
Yeah, I saw a comment that somebody said they need to shoot them on the spot, which I kind of have to agree. I mean, they're going to the point where they're causing this violence. Give them a warning.
Yeah.
Let's do something. I mean, drop them down. I mean, some of the riots they've had out west and up north. I mean, didn't they use those? What are they?
Rubber bullets.
Rubber bullets. Yeah. I mean, try that. I'm sure those got to stop you and hurt pretty bad.
Yeah. Tear gas doesn't work that. It doesn't work that much.
Go back to the 60s and pull up a fire truck. With a fire hose on their ass. That'll take them down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
fire hoses.
Hey, we haven't heard of any of them messing with the bikers now, have we?
No. I think there was
any footage of the bikers. Did you guys see footage?
I didn't see footage of the bikers.
No, I did not.
Why did they not show them?
I think they probably. I wouldn't doubt it. They were in the audience, but I didn't see any footage of it.
They were there, I'm sure. I'm very sure they were there.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, I know. But
listen, they said there were 200,000 of them. Bikers.
Yeah,
I know.
that's what I heard.
Bikers for Trump. Yeah. When they showed the one wide shot of the entire crowd, they showed it was that place was packed.
It was.
That
It was,
place
but then but fake news media is saying, "Oh, he didn't have that much." I'm like, come on, don't do that.
Oh, they're coming.
You know, you better watch out now because Trump is president.
They're calling this the Freedom Ball. That's awesome. That's a good name for it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this, I think, will be Trump's fourth ball because, from what I understand, I think he's only been to 3 altogether. So I think this will be his fourth one.
Well,
so.
you know, last night they had the Deplorable, which was for the thinking the fundraisers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Trump supporters.
Yes.
Yeah, we discussed a little bit of that last night with Live, and the rioters was there too.
Yeah, I heard that there was some lunatic dancing around outside in a leopard skin diaper.
Wouldn't surprise me because those people are freaks. I mean, if you see videos of them on there, you see them with a whole bunch of piercings in their mouth and piercings up the ears. They
were
look like
dirty
freaks.
and they looked horrible, like they were from the streets.
Yeah.
You know,
they
they weren't
probably
dressed like organization. They weren't dressed like, okay, let's really organize and we're gonna go and we're gonna peaceful protest. Those were not them. Those that with the black masks and all the, you know, looking crazy. Yeah. Those were just troublemakers.
They are paid to be there. They are paid by the George Soros groups.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the MoveOn.orgs and all that other crap.
You know, the bad thing was they had a kid. They interviewed one kid. You know, and you know that's despicable to bring kids in like that. And the kid was saying, "Screw Donald Trump." Yeah, he couldn't have been more than 12.
I saw that.
He doesn't even know what he's saying.
Right? Yeah, he couldn't have been more than 12 or 13 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was the one that started the fire too. And he said, "I started because I felt like it."
I would have said, "Call CPS right now and you know, confiscate the kid," and then those parents would have freaked out.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that kid needs to be taken away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, and don't forget tomorrow the Million Women March, and they probably won't.
Nikki, you gonna go to that one?
I guarantee there won't be a million women there, but they'll conflate the numbers and say, yeah, there were a million women here. You know,
they kept interviewing different women that are going to be part of that, and none of them knew what they were marching for.
There's already been some conflict with the Women March. Did you hear the anti-abortion people and the pro-abortion people said that you couldn't come because it'll basically screw up our narrative, basically. So there's already been infighting with that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Nikki,
they don't know.
Nikki, you gonna put on your pussy hat and march?
Yeah. I was gonna say that sounds about right. You know, the conflict and all that.
Yeah, there's supposed to be all these celebrities that's supposed to go there too.
Oh yeah, that too. Katy Perry, Beyonce. Yeah,
they are my celebrities.
Exactly, they ain't my celebrities.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody even paid attention to the protest rally that was in New York with all the celebrities, did they?
I didn't see any coverage of that.
I did not see any coverage of that either.
Alec Baldwin and Michael Moore was there.
Michael Moore needs to have needs a haircut. He's a bath and he needs to lose about 200 pounds.
Someone said he went on a hunger strike for 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, I saw that. What else was I going to say?
Let's see.
Something. Oh yeah, I wonder how the Love-a-thon went. You know, the little telethon they were holding on Facebook, which was going to raise.
I forgot about that.
Which was going to raise money for Planned Parenthood and all these other organizations these freaks support.
Oh, Planned Parenthood, the racist organization that was founded by the racists who wanted black genocide.
Oh yeah, Margaret Sanger. Yeah, that's the one.
And I'm surprised Nick Cannon actually called them out. Because you think he's so liberal Hollywood, he wouldn't have done that. That surprised me right there.
Yeah, is he gonna be on the new 24? Isn't he like the? I believe that's him.
Nick Cannon? I don't know. I haven't heard.
Because they're coming. Well, they're premiering a new season of 24, and he's going to be the main hero. He's not going to be Jack Bauer though. You know that was of course Kiefer.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's talk about Trump's epic inaugural speech. That the mainstream media is crapping on.
It was great. That was a great speech. I loved it. It was just tremendous. But I did like what Vice President Pence. He kind of gave a little bit of a. He didn't give a very long speech at all. Vice President.
I don't think he gave a speech. Did he give a speech?
It was more of an introductory thing, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel. Let's go through the line. Your thoughts on Trump's speech?
I think it was very. I gotta stop looking at myself. Well, it was very, very powerful. It was very straightforward, and I'll tell you what I liked about it. Pretty much everything he's throughout his previous speeches, he pretty much was speaking up and pointing things out and more or less kind of, I guess if you want to call it cutting them down. Obama,
yep,
and everything he's been pretty much, he called them out right there in front of them. But yet, I feel like he did it very respectfully, but yet he was blunt at the same time. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, so, he was.
Yeah, so I mean, he was very straightforward and blunt, and I found it to be powerful. Kind of inspiring. That he's letting the American people know that his promise, he's standing firm to his promise. So.
All right, Nikki.
What?
Trump's speech.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was exactly down the line, his style. He wanted it about the people. He made it about the people. He didn't bring up Hillary. He didn't bring up anything else other than the people. He didn't. Mad Dog. He almost did in the very beginning say something about the election, but then it went in another direction, and I thought it was the right length of time. I knew they were discussing the rain, and they didn't want to make it too long because they didn't want to, get caught in the rain and stuff. But I thought it was just the right amount of time, given that those people have been standing out there all day.
Yeah.
So I liked it. It was good. I thought it was appropriate.
And I don't want to get all preachy and religious, but this is like the first time I've heard the president actually talking about God and everything.
Yes.
About religion.
He's bringing back God. He's bringing back God into the politics.
Yeah.
I mean, he mentioned God a couple of times. Unlike Obama, who mentioned himself like 1,000 times.
But before we get to Shaky's thoughts, I saw an internet meme on Facebook. It said, President Obama in his final farewell address mentioned himself 75 times. In his inaugural address, President Trump mentioned himself 3 times and mentioned we, the American people, 45 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shaky, your thoughts on the speech?
He's sticking to what he said from the beginning. What he said the day he said from, what he's been saying from the beginning. He, he put it right in Obama's face. There was a government that's trying to run this country and doesn't have a damn care what the people say about it. They're making themselves rich. Now we got a billionaire in there that is taking his lifestyle and throwing it away for 4 years to make this a better country for everybody. I tell you what, I've always been a supporter of his, but when he got out of that limo walking in that parade, knowing how those people felt, he didn't give a damn. And to me, that's balls, and that's what he's got, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
When he got out of the limo and started walking, I was scared. I was scared
Oh
to death.
yeah. But he, you know, but he did it. He did it. He's not scared, and I'm glad of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We need somebody in there that's not going to be kissing everybody else's ass like we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's
We need
O'Reilly.
somebody in there
Yeah.
to get the job done, to get the
O'Reilly.
deals done,
Yeah,
to
O'Reilly.
get everything done.
O'Reilly's showing the freaking footage from these freaking protests and all. These people are freaking lunatics.
Oh, now they're down in Chicago. They're protesting in Chicago. Chicago, by the way, sanctuary city.
Yeah. You know, I heard that they burnt a freaking limousine in Washington.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. They burnt a limo.
That wasn't their first fire either. They had one early in the day too, with a bunch of trash cans and whatever else they could add to it.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Hey Shane.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is another topic you're going to get on, but I'm going to tell you something. That new first lady looked like Jackie O up there. She looked like class.
Yes.
And all
Yeah.
Michelle did was scowl and had the nastiest look on her face the whole
Oh
time.
yes. Oh
Mhm.
yes. I'm going to talk about that too.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about that.
She's just got the classic resting bitch face. A lot of women have it. You know, they talk about it all the time, that there's a lot of women out there who just on their normal look looks like they're all mad.
Yeah.
Well, thank God we got class in there now.
Oh man, but geez. All right, before we jump around, mainstream media is crapping all over Trump's speech, saying Rachel Maddow said it was malicious, dark, echoes of anti-Semitism and Nazism. Chris Matthews called it Hitler-esque, and I'm like, holy shit! Do you even know what Hitler did?
Yeah.
Have you
exactly.
opened up a history book? Do
These
you know
freaking-
how to read?
These freaking leftists, I mean, they listen, they don't, you know, they say this stuff without even, they don't even think about what they're saying. They just don't think about it. They just react.
Mm-hmm.
And they figure that they can use buzzwords and they can use certain trigger words.
Yeah, well, the buzzwords and the trigger words is not working anymore because their buzzwords is racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Hitler, all these buzzwords. It doesn't work anymore. Nobody's buying into it.
Well, you know what? How come when Bill Clinton was in office and he said we need to get all these illegals rounded up and taken out of here, everybody cheered for him.
Mm-hmm.
And let's build a wall and control our illegals coming in, and he's a racist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, do these people even understand what they are saying when they make Hitler-esque comparisons? I mean, imagine if Fox News had made Hitler-esque comparisons to Obama.
Mm-hmm.
We would have never heard the end of it.
Yeah, or anybody for that matter. It doesn't have to be Fox News. It's going to be somebody off the street on YouTube, on Facebook. We would never hear the end of it. But what were you going to say, Daniel?
Oh no, I'm just gonna say. I mean, a lot of these people a lot of these people are either uneducated or simply have no common sense. They don't do their research. You know, because I see people I grew up with or people I went to school with that have no clue too. I mean, I see it all over my Facebook, on my live feed, on and sometimes I try to leave things alone, but there's times you can't, and you question them, and then they get all up in arms because they don't know how to answer you because they don't have the answers. They're just going by hearsay.
Yeah.
They're like you said before, they're brainwashed. I mean, that's because you ask them, well, where's your proof? Or why are you doing this? Why do you believe this? They're not going to give you an answer because nothing that has any bearing truth to it. Anything that has any support to what they were trying to present their point on here, but they're just totally unaware. No education whatsoever, or common sense, I should say. But yeah, it's sad, but very ignorant.
If you look at the Nazis in the history, they were socialists.
Mm-hmm.
They're socialists.
That's what started it. Socialism starts communism.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you see all these communist riot groups. I call them riot groups because that's all they are. They're riot groups. I mean, you start burning stuff down, you start punching out windows, breaking windows and shit. That's a riot. That's not a peaceful protest.
No. Speaking of socialism, Bernie Sanders, while he was questioning Tom Price, who is the prospective Health and Human Services chair, I think Tom Price mentioned something about us being a great country, and Bernie Sanders says, well, we're the worst country because we don't have free health care, we don't have free college. It's not free. It's not free, you lunatic.
Nothing in life is free. You can't have free college. You can't have free health care. Somebody has to pay for it.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people said that they felt like Hillary and the Democrats screwed Bernie Sanders. I'm glad they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Bernie,
he could have won it.
Yeah, he's a freaking loony. He's a nut job.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be a good guy and everything, but then he sold out to Hillary Clinton, and I was like, nah, he's not a good guy at all. If you're going to sell out to Hillary Clinton like that, then your message is just full of crap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a question: with Trump being president now, is this the end of all political correct crap?
God, I hope so.
I hope so. Yes.
Could we go back to calling gay people
in his speech,
faggots?
he said. In his speech, he said radical Islamic terrorism would be eviscerated from the face of this earth.
And he called it for what it was, which is what you should do. And, okay, now I said I was going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about this. Oh, there's little kids. These kids are up there. There's a band of kids up there playing. That's cool at the inaugural ball.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't see that part.
Henry's like a dog. You sit there playing, and all of a sudden you get a squirrel.
like an up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, I said I was going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about this. All right. There was a young 16-year-old girl who sang the national anthem, and she did great. I thought she did great.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I heard it was like Jackie,
something like that. And the senator from Missouri was the one who was doing the introductions for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned that she was from Missouri. Well, while she was singing, I don't know if anybody noticed Michelle Obama with that perpetual scowl on her face.
Yeah, she needs some plastic surgery.
Yeah,
get that scowl off of you.
You know what?
She was very...
And Obama was standing up there. He was just half-heartedly mouthing the words to the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised to see their right hand over their heart over this.
Exactly. Yeah, that's about.
I'm surprised too.
That's about one of the first times they've ever done that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In his entire presidency.
Trump, he was saluting the military.
Oh yeah.
He was putting his hand over his. He just screamed Americanism right there.
Yes, he did.
You know what the funny thing is? Obama got on that helicopter and got his flight out of here, but when he lands, he's got to call Uber, get a ride.
Uh-huh. He does.
You got to learn how to drive again.
Uh-huh.
He'll probably, don't they have like Secret Service for life? Don't they have?
He's got to keep them.
If they request it.
Mm-hmm. Obama's going to request it.
He will.
Yeah, because he's staying in Washington.
Yeah. But I don't think this is the last of Obama we're going to see.
No.
Yeah. Shane, you should play that clipping of the one I sent you with the kid sitting down on the street screaming, "No!"
Oh yeah.
I heard about that. So,
if you
won't
play
be
the
able
clip,
to hear it though.
Well, I'll play it. If you play it at the same time, I'll play it through my phone right here.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna make a joke, and some people might laugh at it, some might not. Michelle Obama, she's not that attractive. She's very Amazonian looking. what I was going to say was, I was thinking maybe the reason that they're going to California is to drop her back off in the woods.
Oh God, Henry.
So you saying that she's Patty's daughter?
Maybe. Oh, I'm probably going to get hate for this. I don't care.
We're not PC.
Well, see, it's not a racial component. The only ones that would make it a racial component would be the left. Because apparently, we can't make jokes about people. What happens is the left, they're the ones that would be calling Michelle an ape or a gorilla or a Sasquatch, not us.
All right.
Oh, God. Look at this lunatic.
Listen at him.
Hey,
Wow.
you be acting like that too if your welfare was just went out the window.
Oh my God, this is
Valiant.
Now that's one thing I agree that Trump has said. He said anybody collecting anything from the government will be subject to a drug test.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know what that reminds me of? I'll tell you what that reminds me of. That reminds me of, anybody ever seen Revenge of the Sith? Where
Oh yeah, when Luke
Darth Vader
finds out
says,
Darth Vader is his father.
No, Revenge of the Sith.
When he finds out his wife died,
he says,
and he screams at the end.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Yeah. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh my God! But let's see here. Oh, we got some more fake news. Remember when Nancy Sinatra? CNN said that Nancy Sinatra bashed Donald Trump.
These
Right.
boots were made for walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nancy Sinatra took to Twitter and said that wasn't true. I never said that. Why do you lie, CNN? At CNN.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So CNN ran a story saying that that she was trying to bash Donald Trump because he was going to use Frank Sinatra's "My Way" for the first dance at the ball on inauguration day.
Oh.
And CNN basically said that Sinatra was going to say, "Remember the first line of the song," but Nancy said that's not true, and she called CNN out.
Good.
And the follow-up tweet was that, "Congratulations, Mr. President. Good luck to you."
I love it. Well, these boots are made. I love the song. These boots are made for walking. It's a great tune. It's a great song. I love that song.
And more CNN news. A YMCA, I think in California, is going to ban CNN from their TVs. They're not going to show CNN anymore on their TVs while people are working out.
Excellent.
I would love to see Trump put something in order for them to limit the number of news people in their press room to like one ticket to see the show. You know what I mean? That CNN can have one ticket to get in, Fox, MSNBC, ABC.
Well, there's only, from what I understand, there's only 49 seats in the press room.
Right. But CNN has like 10 correspondents in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't need that many. They don't need that freaking many.
They don't even need one.
Yeah.
They don't need
I would
that guy.
completely ban CNN from the press.
They just show
his last speech. That guy kept trying to answer him a question. He said, "I'm not answering your question because you're fake news."
Yeah. I love that.
It was
Mark Dice.
It was YMCA in Chicago.
Mark Dice on YouTube. He plays that clip every chance he gets from that press conference.
No, I listened to it.
He just laughs his butt off at it too, boy. I love it.
Like I said, if I was Trump, I would ban CNN from the press room. I'd be like, you know what? Get your acts together. Then I might consider you coming back in the press room.
Mm-hmm. And somebody mentioned Melania Trump earlier. Didn't she look great?
Oh my God, Melania.
Yeah.
She's the hottest first lady we've ever had.
She looked just like Jackie is standing up there.
She looks tremendous, and Shaky, you're right. She is very reminiscent of Jackie O. Very reminiscent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in love with Donald's daughter there, that one blonde.
Ivanka?
Yeah,
Ivanka?
the youngest blonde. Yeah.
Daniel,
Yeah.
what woman aren't you in
Tiffany.
love with?
What?
What woman aren't you in love with?
And I have to say, the vice president has a beautiful family too.
Yeah.
Vice President Pence has a really nice looking family.
You know, they couldn't do anything to Pence through the whole campaign.
No.
That guy's such a straight shooter. They had nothing.
I love the vice president. He is just great.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, did y'all see the debate between him and that?
Love that debate. Tim
Old
Kaine
creepy
totally
Kane.
bombed at that debate.
Old creepy Kane.
Bombed.
Kane the creep, I call him.
I mean, I was like, if Hillary wins and something happens to her in office, this dude is going to be the president. Do you want Tim Kaine as president? God, no.
Do you want Tim Kaine around your kids?
Oh, God, no.
No.
No, he was creepy.
All right. Anti-Trump group launches impeachment website. ImpeachDonaldTrumpNow.org.
You dumb moonbats, he hasn't even done anything yet.
Wouldn't be surprised if this was fun about George Soros. Wouldn't be surprised at all.
And I'll bet that idiot Maxine Waters, who should be in a federal prison, she and her husband, and that idiot and that Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren probably support that crap.
I hate Elizabeth Warren. I'm surprised she was there. That shocked me because I thought she was going to be the ones that boycott.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love the footage of Trump. I was watching the inaugural parade. He was having a good time. He was enjoying himself. He and his family. I mean, it was tremendous. I was watching. You know, they were in the review stand. You know, they were watching the inaugural parade, and there were a couple of there were some cheerleaders from Tupelo, Mississippi, and there was a band from Columbus, Mississippi, there, which I thought was great. I was like, yeah. Represent the Magnolia State.
Let's see here. Let me see if anything else showed up.
And I loved one thing that I loved also was the motorcycle cops, and they had the different letters for the state of Indiana on their bikes. You know, of course that's Vice President Pence's home state. So.
Okay, so George Soros came out and said Trump is a would-be dictator who is going to fail. Let's see here. First off, Soros.
Now, isn't his nephew? I'm sorry, go ahead. Wasn't his nephew married, or great nephew married to Chelsea?
Heard about that. I'm not entirely. I think
and he
so.
was in Congress and got caught in a scam and had to resign.
I think. I'm not sure. I can't confirm that.
That would not be surprising at all.
But here's the thing: George Soros, Nazi sympathizer. I mean, he basically looked up to Hitler, calling Trump a would-be dictator. Come on, George Soros basically loved Hitler. So he's in love with these dictators. Well, if you think Trump is going to be a dictator, why not love him?
I mean, that's that saying. There goes about that saying: the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a picture of that's supposed to be him going around dressed in a Nazi uniform. That's not him. That's Oscar Gorman.
Oh yeah.
It's somebody else, but they're saying it's Soros, but that's not Soros.
Yeah, but Soros was a Nazi sympathizer.
Oh, I'm not doubting that one bit.
Well, let's see. The previous pope was a Nazi youth or a Hitler youth.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? Pope Benedict?
One was there for a short time, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one who replaced Pope John Paul II.
Yeah, Pope Benedict.
Yeah,
short time.
He was a Hitler youth. Well, yeah, our new pope, he's a freaking leftist too. The new pope.
Being lying.
He's a freaking lefty. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
so-
I'm glad I'm not Catholic. I'm glad I'm not Catholic. Let's just put it that way.
Let's see here. New York Times spreading fake news about Rick Perry.
What are they saying about him?
Let's see. I'm reading. I'm going to read the summary.
So you guys think
That he initially misunderstood the job and had no clue what the energy secretary does.
Huh.
Yeah.
So these protesters wasn't a big deal. I think they got him under control pretty fast, which surprised me. So that means there wasn't a lot of people. But I'm surprised nothing else has came out because it's been pretty quiet. The only thing I've heard was that the Chicago one that's just oh, okay, now something's coming out. Anti-Trump protesters now obstructing traffic near the inaugural ball in D.C.
Run 'em over.
Yeah, there you go. Run them
do I
over.
have to turn my TV on now?
Well, I mean, you could go to YouTube, go to Right Side Broadcasting. That's it, Right Side
Yeah, right
Broadcasting.
side. Let's see if we can do a live stream here.
I'm glad they went down to DC, get one of them John Deeres that was in that parade, and make them a pay us out of there.
Yeah. Hey, Shane, remember on The Walking Dead? Remember that big combine
Yeah,
that Maggie drove? Yeah. That was awesome seeing those
let's get Maggie to go over there and run him over
That
with
was
the tractor.
awesome. That was awesome seeing those combines in the parade. I was like, some John Deere.
All right.
You
Nothing
can
on
tell-
Right Side Broadcasting about the
you can tell which
protests.
one. You can tell which ones were the John Deere ones because they were green.
Mhm.
And I think the red ones were International Harvester.
Matthew Ferguson, International Harvester, Kate.
We used to have an International Harvester. I think we still do, but we used to have one right up here on the corner of Highway 8 and 61 years ago. The International Harvester. We used to pass it all the time.
I grew up on a tobacco farm. I had my share of them.
Oh yeah. But I mean, the inaugural parade was great. You know, when Trump and I didn't see it when he was when he was actually marching, but I saw the what do you call it, the wait a minute. When they were in the review stand, they were watching, they were saluting and everything, and Barron was there. Barron, that's a mini-me of his dad right there.
Yeah, he looks exactly like him. Okay, so I got the protesters up there.
But he also does resemble his mother quite a bit too. He resembles Melania.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you talking about resemblance? Did you see who's the Swagger? No, Graham. He looked just like his father.
Yeah, he sounds like him too.
Prayer.
He sounds
Oh my God.
He sounds like him too, Shaky.
Man, my wife said that's Graham's son. I said, and
Yes.
I pulled it up on the thing, man. I said, damn, that's a twin to him.
He looks and sounds a lot like his dad. He does.
I was so happy to see those prayers after that. You know, all those different ministers got up there and prayed. Man, and I even made a comment, you know, on Facebook, you know, putting God back in America.
Yeah.
Billy Graham is America's preacher. He is. I've always loved Billy Graham.
All right, so there's the live stream of some protesters. I think it's gonna get worse later on tonight because that's like around at least 11 to 12 because that's when the crazies come out.
Oh yeah.
Nikki, you see anything on your TV about the protesting?
No, on Fox News it just has awaiting President Trump arrival at the Liberty Ball.
Okay, I'm turning it on. Fake news. Wow, fake news. CNN is not covering the protesting outside.
Oh, why? Yeah, why would they?
That is shocking. That is shocking because you think CNN would be all over that.
Now that looks fairly mild. That looks fairly tame. What they're
Yeah, it
doing right
does. It
there.
does look mild. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And earlier today, it didn't look like there was a lot of people there.
Oh, but the legacy media. That's what they're called. The legacy media. They will say, well, there were thousands of people there. Yeah.
I mean,
200
I
of
was
them are in jail right
watching
now
the,
getting processed.
Look at them. Look at those people. Look how they're dressed. They are not dressed the same way as those ones who are vandalizing and everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Those are different. Those are, I would call them protesters. But watch. What happens is they come out and start protesting peacefully, and then those hooligans come in and take over and start being crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, I'll say this. I don't have an issue with the people they just show standing there on that corner. I don't have an issue with people like those.
No, as long as you're on a
Right.
street corner, not
They're not-
vandalizing anything,
They're not the
not putting
troublemakers.
people in danger.
Yeah, they're not the troublemakers. They have the right. You have the right to peacefully protest in this country. I will never deny anybody that right.
Mhm.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys.
Those people they had, those ladies they were standing there. I have no issue with people like doing that stuff. But when you go out breaking windows and burning stuff and terrorizing people, that's where I draw the line.
Mhm. Yeah, me too. Because I was watching the live stream of the Info Wars, and they said that there was more Trump supporters than there were protesters.
Now, where is this, Shane? Is it Washington?
It looks like it's in
Yeah, I
Washington.
guess it is. Yeah, it is. They must have a new streetcar up there.
Oh, is that a bus or a streetcar?
I couldn't tell.
It looked like it was
America
on
in
the
the
track,
corner.
huh?
Well, they got a new streetcar up there.
Oh, they do. Okay.
I believe so. I'm not sure that's what I remember hearing. It's been a while since I've been in D.C.
I've never
I used
been.
to work in there. I used to work in every day.
I've never been to D.C. I would love to go though.
You ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, never. Yeah. But
I would love to go now that Trump is in office. That's what I'd like to do.
I mean, I feel safer since he took office.
Yes.
I feel a whole lot safer.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when Mad Dog got voted in, it was 99-1, and the one that voted against him was a damn woman in New York, a Democrat. Imagine that.
Oh yeah. I thought it was 98-1. Well, either way, I mean
99-1. I believe. There's only one at the protest that was against it.
Mm-hmm.
And Vice President Pence swore him in and swore John Kelly in too.
Yeah, both of them.
I'm glad.
Yeah. No, John Kelly is what position? I forget. Oh, Homeland Security. Yeah.
Homeland Security.
Homeland Security. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. You got somebody in that Mad Dog. You know damn well here somehow.
Well, hey, listen, this is the guy they call him the modern day Patton.
Good.
We need a patent in the office.
We do.
Hey, who were the generals in the parade in the helicopters? That wasn't Stormin' Norman, was it?
No, he's dead. He's been dead for
Oh, did he
several
not? I didn't know he
years.
was dead.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that. They had the helicopters on the trailers. They were towing them
Yeah.
in the parade. That was cool.
Really, really decent. I was, what? Also, old Bob Dole was there, man. That dude's still alive. I was like, damn, he didn't.
Oh yeah, Bob Dole looks terrible.
He's in his
See him in the wheelchair.
Yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
He's in his freaking 90s.
Yeah, it seems like they're mild now for now.
Yeah.
But once you get into
drinking.
The only current living president that did not attend the inaugural was George H.W. Bush.
Yeah.
and Barbara Bush.
And yeah,
He got pneumonia.
yeah.
Let's see what's going on in Chicago.
But all the other former living presidents were there. It says gets canceled protest. No. Wait, no, that's wait a minute. No, that was the rally that Trump was supposed to
Yeah,
hold.
that was the rally. I don't see anything live in
last
Chicago
year.
yet.
Yeah, last year that was what. I guarantee if there's crap going on in Milwaukee, David Clark is handling it.
My wife said she read somewhere or saw something that said that the cabinet Trump has picked has the largest IQ that any cabinet that's ever been established for any president.
That's awesome.
He said, I guess Trump said it.
I think David Clark wasn't he at the Deplorable last night?
Yeah, he was. He was out there, and I think he did a speech.
I love him. He is great. He is awesome. Sheriff of Milwaukee. Yeah, he is great. He is
Black
tremendous.
guy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the black dude.
Yeah, he is. He's awesome as shit.
He is. He is great. I love David Clark.
They're showing the rocket.
Yeah, I just saw that. The Rockettes.
How about they refused to do it?
One of them did. One of them did.
Only one, really?
Yeah, one of them did.
Did she lose her job?
Should have.
I don't know. But I'm not seeing any live streams for the thing that's going on in Chicago.
There's not much, out there.
Yeah. I know I went to go get my coffee out there, and I was, listening in on what they're, on one of the inaugural balls where they're still waiting on Trump. I know they mentioned that they're going to allow 2 of the servicemen to cut in and to dance with the First Lady, which will be pretty cool.
That is awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then something to do with the troops overseas. They're going to do a video for them or broadcast for them or
that. Yes,
so
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I just seen that announced on there. So
I have to say I'm disappointed in Toby Keith. I mean, I like his music and everything.
I thought he was going to. Yeah, what happened with that?
Yeah, he back out the last minute.
He performed American Soldier, which I love that song. But then afterward, he said, "Thanks, Barack Obama, for your service." I'm like, no.
Oh.
He had to say that. He was there for the civic service, but he was a Trump supporter. So I thought it showed class that he did that. He was showing that, we needed to all get together on this day. Or last night, I thought it was pretty cool. I thought he was class.
Kid Rock has been behind Trump from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys want some action, there's a march going on in the Ukraine. There's riots going on in the Ukraine.
Oh.
I heard that John Boyd gave a really good speech. That's Angelina Jolie's dad.
Now, when is this over?
It's a nationalist march in the Ukraine.
But I mean, he's won an Oscar. He won an Oscar. John Voight did. So. But I heard his speech was really good.
So who's going to run against him in 2020? Biden?
Biden's too old.
Yeah, Biden is in his 70s. Joe Biden is in his 70s. I'm not so sure he's going to be the one running against Trump.
Well, there's already speculation about that.
Okay, so Trump has already trademarked his 2020 slogan. It's going to be "Keep America Great."
Oh, I love it.
Yep, keep America great.
Stole it because that's
put Pence in after Trump stole.
So he's already planning to run in 2020.
Yep. But
Excellent.
I want to see who is going to run up against them. Because the Democrats right now. Because if it's Hillary, she's going to lose again. Chelsea's going to lose. Big lead.
The Democratic Party is so shattered right now. They really are.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they're trying to get old Keith Ellison as chair, and this
Yeah.
dude's a radical Islamist.
Does anybody? Does anybody?
Okay, now they have it on Fox
Oh, what
News.
channel?
Oh yeah, I see. They have a freaking protest going on.
Direct-
Oh, this is footage from earlier. This is
Okay, this is footage from earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had tear gas thrown at him.
Oh
Uh
yeah, flash bombs.
And yeah, they had the flash bombs too.
huh.
It's O'Reilly and Tucker.
Oh yeah.
I love
I
O'Reilly.
like Tucker. O'Reilly's alright.
Hey, Wolf Blitzer needs to be fired, point blank.
Yeah, I don't like Wolf Blitzer.
For anybody to come up and say, well, if you take out Trump and Pence, then we can keep Obama. You know what?
Oh,
you
I
don't get
know.
ideas.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
the hell?
CNN needs to have their freaking license pulled.
Are people?
You see how Trump gave a thumbs up to Fox News?
They even say anything to keep Obama in office? I mean, well, he's already served his 2 terms anyway. But the thing is, how ignorant could anyone be to want to keep somebody like him in there? He has not accomplished nothing. He's creating trouble. I mean,
Yep.
seriously, he's creating more crime. I mean,
He's accomplished putting us deeper into debt.
yeah. I think I seen. I shared this with Shane earlier. It was. I think I shared it with you earlier. Yeah, how he was. It showed a comparison from when Obama started in on office. There was a debt, but it doubled, almost tripled up till now. So where we are now. So that goes to show it didn't get any better. It got worse. So.
And I think as of today, Hyundai is a plant in the United States or something.
Okay, so I got some news right here, and apparently AT&T might be dumping off Time Warner's CNN. Yeah, so AT&T CEO Randall Stevenson brushed off comments that it might be considering selling CNN to get President-elect Donald Trump's approval for his company. $85.4 billion of acquisition of Time Warner.
I have a question. Does anybody know anything about Ronna McDaniel? I believe it's a female. She's the new chairperson of the Republican National Committee. I never heard of her until
That's McCain's daughter, I think.
No, this her last name is McDaniel.
Well, she got married. Could be.
I'm not sure if that's any relation
I don't
to
know.
John McCain or not.
Google her.
I think. Let me see.
RONNA
Ron?
RONNA She's apparently the new chairperson of the Republican National Committee.
She is Mitt Romney's daughter.
That's
Oh,
what it is.
I knew it was one of the neocons. It was either John McCain or Mitt Romney.
I'm an idiot.
And I think she was the one that endorsed Trump too, Mitt Romney's daughter.
well, as long as she's not like her father,
Exactly.
I don't know. Bloodline is very deep in those families.
Well, maybe.
Just like the Clintons and the Bushes.
Well, that may be true, but I mean, sometimes sometimes there's a black sheep in the family, as it were.
Yeah. True, but
So if she endorsed Trump, then and if she's supporting Trump, and I get the new emails from Trump, from his organization.
Yeah.
And he seems to be pretty high on her,
oh, Trump picked Ronna
Yes.
McDaniel.
Yes.
Yeah, Trump picked her. So
if Trump picked her, then she must be, she must be okay.
I bet that's what that whole conversation was about when him and Mitt Romney was together at dinner that night.
That's entirely possible.
Not for a second. That could have been it.
Yeah.
I bet Trump told him, you know what, you're not going to get Secretary of State, but I'll get your daughter in as the RNC chairwoman.
Uh-huh.
But
That could, that could
some
be
other
what they were.
news that
Yeah,
came in.
that could be
The
what they were talking about, Shane. It's entirely possible.
So some other news came in that the White House website has got a complete overhaul, and one entire section of it about climate change has been deleted off the site.
Yes, I heard
completely.
about that. Yes,
Um,
yes. Good.
Hey Shane, I don't know how many
So-
viewers you got right now, but watching the next few minutes, hopefully it should jump up. I've been sharing the link, but I shared it in two of the Donald Trump group sites. So then there's usually thousands and thousands of people in them. So
yeah, I saw that.
so
You know, going back to the president's speech this morning, you know, he said that he essentially took aim at the do nothing politicians.
Mhm.
I mean, it was great. I mean, he said, you know, I'm tired of all these people who are all talk and no action. And he was talking about both. He was talking about Republicans and Democrats.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think. Is there anything else coming in?
Other than, you know, the president's going to be appearing at the Freedom Ball. Apparently, he's already appeared at the other two.
Okay, which ball is he going to dance at? The Freedom one?
I suppose the Freedom Ball, because he attended the one for the veterans and the military one and another one.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was the Liberty Bell or Liberty Ball or whatever.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I like to stay on until they start dancing, and then go ahead and talk about that.
I think he's supposed to show up in about 15 minutes.
Donald Trump is always freaking late. He's always been late at his rallies and everything.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
So 15 minutes, there's going to be at least 25 to him.
but you think about this. You know, today he's been working. You know, he this is the day you're supposed to be kind of relaxed a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
when you come into office, but he's been working today. And from what I understand, this is a guy who rarely takes vacations.
Well, he had made the comment he was going to do what he had to do today, you know, because there were certain things that had to be done. And then the weekend was going to be relaxing. And then Monday he was going to kick ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. Yes.
Monday, it's
He said Monday's the
bye-bye
start of the week.
Obama's legacy. Obama's legacy. Trump just took a machine gun to Obama's legacy.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only thing that Obama has for him is he's the first black president. Other than that, everything else is just completely swiped off.
Well,
But you know what? That's really not true either.
Oh, really?
Because he's only half. So how?
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's really truly not the first Afro American. They're calling it because they're going to get what they can get, but he truly isn't pure.
Well, if you believe the whole Hawaiian thing, he's supposed to be Hawaiian, not Kenyan.
The whole thing is, Shaky, he identifies as black, you know, and he uses that to his advantage. Or he used that to his advantage as president.
Here's the thing. Hawaiians don't identify themselves as black. They identify themselves as Hawaiian. I've never heard of a Hawaiian say, I'm black.
And there was a white woman with a tan that identified herself as black and was in charge of the NAACP. And there was another woman that was white that identified herself as American Indian that had no Indian blood in her.
Oh, don't forget the white guy, Sean Keane, who's like all on top of Black Lives Matter because he's supposed to be black. I'm like, geez.
Look at Dwayne Johnson. Look at The Rock.
Yeah.
You know,
he's Samoan.
He's Samoan, but he's also black. You know, his dad is black.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't make
Rocky
him black. It makes him Samoan and black. He's not. I don't see how you can take a title if you're not 100% or majority. If you're 50-50 of something and something else, then that doesn't make you.
He is.
One or the other.
He is 50-50. I think he's something else. I think he has a mix of something else besides Samoan and black. I can't remember what it is. So, but I do know that he has Samoan and black in him, which I think is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we're talking about that. Did you know Hitler was part Jew? Was half Jewish?
I think, yeah.
His father was Jewish, or his mother was Jewish, one or the other, but he was
I
half
think
Jewish.
his mother was Jewish. But I was gonna bring up and say that El Chapo has finally been extradited to the U.S.
There are those who are speculating: could he possibly be what we're getting in exchange for Mexico building the wall? Oh, they got they got a female dance troupe, and they're dancing in front of images of American cities and things like that.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it now.
Oh, taxpayers don't have to pay for it. As much money as that border patrol collects from drugs and the money they collect they collect money coming through there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why that wall cannot be built.
Yeah.
On that money.
Yeah.
Over here in El Paso, if you buy a vehicle that came from Mexico, you can actually take your vehicle to the border and have them
Yeah, I
scan
would.
for its purchase, because there's so many old vehicles that have forgotten drugs and money in them.
Wow.
Because I almost had to take mine when I came back from South Korea. I had to go over there because my paperwork got lost, and they wouldn't release my new tags until I had it scanned.
Mm-hmm.
But the day I went, my papers came in the mail, so I didn't have to do it. But yeah, there's a whole big deal about that.
These dancers almost remind me of River Dance. That's what that reminds me of.
There's our river dancers.
Oh, that is River Dance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So back at the inauguration, Bill Clinton was caught red-handed looking at Melania.
No.
What?
By Hillary.
Oh.
Let me see if I can bring it up.
Did you?
Nope.
See here if I can bring it up.
If it's got a pulse, Bill will look at it. Oh, but now, wait a minute. Remember, he talked about a good-looking mummy when he was president, so maybe even something without a pulse, he gets excited about it.
Let's see here. Let me screen share this.
Because when he was president, they brought this mummy into the country. He said, "I think I'd date that mummy. That's a good-looking mummy."
It was probably just Hillary wrapped in bandages.
Hillary catches. Oh, he was looking at Ivanka, not at Melania.
Hey, I'm gonna ruin y'all's whole night. Just think of that with no clothes.
Okay, here we go. Here's the video.
Now look at Michelle. She looks like.
Can't tell who he was looking at.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Look at Hillary.
Look at Michelle. She's that eternal scowl. She's not even smiling. Look at that.
Oh my God. She could have dressed a lot better at that inauguration.
Hey, Henry.
And then,
If you were taking $10 million a year vacations, wouldn't you be pissed off too?
Yeah. Yeah, but if she's taking $10 million vacations, you think she'd be happy?
No, that's all come to an end. He only gets that.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Now.
Because Michelle can't take vacations on the taxpayer's dime anymore.
Exactly.
But see, it seemed like every time he turned around, Obama was on some kind of vacation.
Yeah, playing golf. $10
million.
He's either playing golf or on vacation. Well, they're going on vacation again, and they just got back from Hawaii for Christmas. But
He cut so much money off of the military. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah, he did. He did.
I blame him for my husband losing his job. Well, my husband didn't lose his job. He retired, but he could have stayed in longer, but he was cut off in his position at 26 years. So, we had to retire,
And we
which
need our
really
military. We got to have
stinks,
to have that.
because he could have made his next rank.
They were showing on Tucker Carlson. They were talking to different people at one of the inaugural balls earlier, and one of them was military. They had a military guy on there.
I'm looking
Well,
through
at least
here.
I ain't got to
see
worry
if there's
about my guns
anything.
being confiscated for the next 4 years.
Huh?
At least I ain't got to worry about my guns being confiscated for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really?
All right, so we're in the Trump era. Let's start off, Daniel. What do you expect in this Trump era?
Greatness. A greatness, and to hear, you know what, expect a lot more crying till people will start to wake up. Seriously, I mean, um, the thing is, there's a lot of people that have already come to their senses and are about giving the man a chance. I've seen others who voted against him telling against others that are already hating on him, hey, just chill out, move on, and give this man a chance. Just let it go. Which
Yep.
I'm glad. I think people are starting to wake up, and I hope they continue to. Because there needs to be more encouragement from the inside of, from the other Democrats, and a majority of Democrats, actually turn, they wanted the change, they wanted the real change, and they saw Trump as that door. And I'm glad, and I hope more, like I said, more continue to keep going that way. But yeah, I see a lot of good stuff coming. Just like anything, he's gonna have to be able to endure through a lot of obstacles. He's gotten this far, and hold on. All right. Yeah, he's come this far, and I'm sure it's going to be a bumpy road, but he's jumping on, everything he's promised already. But I think he's going to do great. So, and I hopefully he knocks it out in this term, and I'm already ready for him to serve the second term, and he's just now starting.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Henry,
so
Trump era. What do you expect?
Well, I expect that he is going to do his best, his level best, to overturn. Well, he's going to use executive orders to overturn all the stuff, all the harmful stuff Obama did to our country. But I'm expecting there will probably be some gridlock, not only from Democrats but also from Republicans who have been against it from the beginning.
Yeah, the neocons.
Yes. But I think it's going to be a positive time. I mean, despite what the left is saying. So, Sam Moore's up there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I expect it's going to be a much safer environment and a better environment. A better. I think our country is going to be better, all the way around. I mean, if the left would just get out of the way. If the left would just get out of the way and stop being so divisive,
Can he bring this country back together?
I hope he can. But there are leftists who are just very stubborn. They don't want to go along with the program.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle for him.
Yes.
Nikki, Trump era. What do you expect?
I expect him to follow through on his word. I think he's shown that he can do it, but I know he's going to have that uphill battle with the Democrats, and he's got to do the borders. He's got to do Common Core. He's got to do the ACA, the Affordable Care Act. He's got to do jobs. He's got to focus on those. To me, those four are my more important things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he has got to revise, revamp, toss it up, turn it around, change it up, whatever he needs to do. Simultaneously, one after the other. I don't care. I know things have to go through the right channels, and I know they're gonna try their best to defeat him, but he's got to not back down and not get so bogged down, because he's gonna hit that office, and all of a sudden, all the foreign stuff is gonna start hitting him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. He's already. I'm sorry.
And all the different countries and all this other crap is going to hit him, and I hope he won't push aside these things.
Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you one thing he's already done. He's already saved jobs. I mean, you look at what he did with Carrier and with GM and all that. He's already saved American jobs, which is something Obama cannot say that he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shaky, what do you expect?
I hope we see another Reagan. I hope he gets our military back up to where it should be to protect us. The economy, I hope he brings the economy, and it's already starting to rise. The hell, the damn stock exchange went up the day he was elected.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of issues with a lot of people in this world. Iran. Here you got people over there that are saying kill all Americans, and then you have people like Hillary and them that want to sell them the stuff to make the nukes to do it. And we're dealing with China. We're losing so much money, with these deals outside the country. I think he's really going to put us first and put us back where we need to be. When Reagan was president, the United States was the superpower.
Yeah.
We were it, and now everybody's laughing at us. And hopefully, and I hope and pray he does what he says and puts us back on top of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they got that new movie, Resurrection of Gavin Stone. Shawn Michaels is in that.
Yes, yeah, but I think he's going to deliver. Shout for is the people that's trying to fight him back, and assassination threats. His safety. That's the only concerns I'm concerned about. The major one is his safety.
Well, his and his family's safety.
Yeah,
I want his family to be safe.
Yeah,
I mean,
especially his family.
He has children and grandchildren. He's got grandkids too. So
yes, yeah, all of his family's safety, but he's going to deliver. He's going to bring everybody in for a surprise. And it may take 2 years, it may take 4 years, it may take 8, but it's going to happen.
Well, Reagan was in office for 2 terms, and the sad thing is when he did his Reaganomics and he made everything happen, it didn't take effect until Clinton was in office, and then that son of a bitch took the credit for what Ronald Reagan did.
Yeah.
It was Reaganomics trickling down. That's why we had such a great economy during Clinton. And then after Clinton left out, it went to hell because he ruined it. And then it got back up with Bush and it went to hell again. That's why we were in a recession with Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
But I think this is going to be it. Donald Trump, he's going to come out and dance with Melania. And then after that, he's going to get down to business. He's going to kick some ass, take some names, and make America great again.
Well,
wait a minute. He's going to grab Lady Liberty out of the pussy and make America great.
Oh, well, he's going to take the weekend off, and well deserved, by the way.
All right. So, any last comments from anybody?
Well, I'm looking forward to more, and I guess the politics. I've always watched politics and everything here and there, especially throughout the Obama administration when he was first getting in and everything. And up to this point here, I've been paying a lot more attention to details, watching the news a lot closer. But I think, I think we need to start watching a lot more closely, because I think as far as the liberals and the other left, they're going to continue to attack with everything they can. They're going to continue to twist everything, and but I know this is the purpose behind your podcast here is we got to stay on top of them and kind of set them straight and shut them up.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm all about speaking up about what's right and versus what's wrong. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to more of these discussions like this.
Oh yeah,
So.
it's gonna be weekly.
You know what's really messed up? Here, Nikki's husband has to
Yeah, what's
retire
up?
because they want to take funding away from where his position was. But now, did you know you can go in the service, and if you decide while you're in the service you want to be transgender, the government pays for your transition while you're in the service now?
Yeah, I heard about that.
But they got money for that, but they don't have money to pay troops or these people that are career servicemen and women on their careers. And that's bullshit. I
Yeah,
don't
look
care
at
what you want to be. I don't care what you identify yourself as. I'm a person that believes in the Constitution. The Constitution says you have the right to freedom and the pursuit of happiness. And whatever makes you
look at
happy, that's fine.
Yeah, look at Bradley / Chelsea Manning. Yeah.
But we don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, well,
I
now
mean,
that
it's
that's
ridiculous that we're gonna pay
been
for it.
released, do they still have to pay for it?
The government pays for that.
Yeah, but it was going to
Is he fully transitioned?
while she was in prison. But now she's going to get out in May, which is way ahead of the scheduled surgery. She may be
No, they're paying for anybody now. They've got somebody in there now that if you're in the military, they've got, and you want to be a transgender, you want to change your gender, they provide you counseling,
but not
they pay. No, not the one he just pardoned. I don't know what the deal is with the one they called a clinger or whatever.
Manny's
But-
SOL.
But still, the surgeries aren't cheap. But the government's getting all this damn money. If that's what you want to do, you pay for it out of your pocket.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't pay for Bruce Jenner's transition.
Well, I was gonna say not
Get
only
my glasses for free.
not only did Obama pardon Chelsea Manning, he also pardoned a former associate of Bill Ayers, who was a bomb maker.
Oh, he pardoned Bill Ayers?
No, not Bill Ayers. Associate of Bill Ayers.
Oh, his associate. Okay.
Who was a bomb maker. Who was a bomb maker. In fact, I mean, he worked with Bill Ayers. I mean, you remember those police departments that were bombed and all that back in the 70s?
Oh, back in the 70s?
By the Weather Underground. Yeah, this was one of the guys. Yeah, this guy that Obama pardoned. Yeah.
Oh, my. He might as well just freaking Charles Manson while he's at it.
Well, he can't now. He's out of office, so.
I'm surprised he did.
No, but I tell you, I'm gonna tell you this: Trump needs to pardon WikiLeaks. That's the first pardon he needs to make as first week.
Yes.
Julian Assange.
Yes.
Yeah, you watch. He's going to be turning a lot of this messed up corruption around. He's going to be fixing. It's not going to happen in one day. You got to be patient with him, but he's going to be setting some records straight here. So.
Oh, I think so. I think it's gonna be awesome when he what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's going to make sure that everything goes smoothly in this country. He's going to make sure that he wants to make America great, and that's what he wants to do. And that's as it should be.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna go ahead and end this. We'll be on next week, next Friday, the 27th at 8 o'clock. It'll be the first show of the new Trump administration.
Yes.
It's going to be an exciting week. I think there's going to be so much happening that week.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
guys, go see.
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was excellent.
Go see what?
Patriots Day.
Ah, with Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It was really good. It was
Um,
sad. It's not like a feel good movie, you know.
yeah, it's all based on true story.
Yeah,
This
but it
past
made
year.
The
they made
Boston
it
Marathon.
really,
Oh
really.
yeah, the Boston Marathon bombing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick, I do want to throw in there before we go off air. If anyone wants to participate or listen in, Squatch Your Own Radio is going live here at 10 o'clock tonight. So if you guys want to jump on that, the link's already shared on my timeline. If you want to participate live with us, with me and Shaky, let me know. I'll send you guys, or you guys can either call in through the phone or I can send you an email. Just give me your email to say if you want to direct connect with your headset. So. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our open discussion, but while listening in on the RIP Paranormal Talk Radio show, the one that's promoting us and that's going to be participating live at our conference next year. So, but they go live every Friday night with one of their guests. So, yeah. So I just want to throw that in there. So,
Yeah. And of course, the Finding Bigfoot after show on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Where are they this
And
week?
hopefully it's a good one. Oh, the other one, the Hawaiian one?
That sucked. Where are they going to be this week? The one that's coming on.
Four Corners. The Return to Four
Yes.
Corners. Yeah, it's a new one.
Okay, cool.
And
Good.
Yeah, the Hawaiian
Brenda
sucked.
Harris is going to be on this one too, like she was on the first one. So.
All right, so this Sunday is going to be the Finding Bigfoot after show at 11. Then Friday night, action-packed first show of the Trump administration. And any final things you want to say?
Good.
All I want to say
All
is,
right.
Hey.
Good. Busy.
Huh? What?
Wait a minute. Do you guys smell that? The swamp's draining.
Let's go ahead and end this. I'm going to say,
Whoa.
God bless America. God bless Donald Trump.
Yeah.
We are on the track of making America great again. Good night, everybody.